Nicolo Bulega is absolutely untouchable on the track right now, as he ties the legendary WorldSBK win streak record with his 9th consecutive victory of the 2026 season. The Aruba, racing Ducati star, is leaving the competition in the dust at Assen, and his dominance shows no sign of stopping anytime soon. We are breaking down how he is completely rewriting the history books and what this historic run means for the rest of the championship field.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Road racing legend Michael Dunlop is officially shaking up the world of motorcycling with a massive announcement for the upcoming season. He has just confirmed his plans to pilot a Ducati Panigale V4 R at the prestigious Isle of Man TT and the Northwest 200. After his historic success with the V2 last year, everyone is wondering if he can finally conquer the big bike class and push his incredible record-breaking tally of 33 TT wins even higher. The internal battle at Aruba, racing Ducati, is heating up as Iker Lecuona sends a bold message to his teammate Nicolo Bulega. Despite Bulega winning everything in sight, Lecuona is convinced that the gap is closing, and he is inching closer to the world-beating pace of the current points leader. We are diving into why Lecuona believes he has the setup and the confidence to finally challenge for that top spot on the podium very soon. From the blistering pace of WorldSBK to the high-stakes road racing circuit, we have all the latest updates on the riders making headlines this week. Whether it is the tactical shifts in the Ducati garage or the high-speed strategy for the international road racing season, we are keeping you ahead of the pack. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on the world of professional motorcycle racing. Is anyone even capable of stopping Nicolo Bulega this year? At Assen, the Ducati rider didn't just win. He put on a masterclass, securing his 9th consecutive victory of the 2026 season. It's becoming almost routine to see him standing on the top step, but the ease with which he's dismantling the field is nothing short of terrifying for his competition. Whether it's the sprint or the long haul, he and that Ducati are just operating on a different wavelength. His teammate, Iker Lecuona, gave it his all but had to settle for second yet again, a recurring theme as he continues to play second fiddle to Bulega's dominance. Sam Lowes rounded out the podium, proving that consistency is his middle name, while the rest of the top 6 was a pure Ducati parade. It was a tough outing for the Bimota squad, though, with Alex Lowes tumbling down to 11th. When you look at the championship table, Bulega's 186 points compared to Lecuona's 117 tells you everything you need to know about the gap we're looking at right now. Moving over to WorldSSP, Philipp Öttl finally broke his duck with a hard-fought, style-heavy win, even with a premature end to the race due to a red flag. The racing was chaotic, tight, and exactly what we love to see in the class. Meanwhile, over in the WorldWCR category, Beatriz Neila pulled off a brilliant move at the Gert Timmer chicane to snatch her first win of the year from Maria Herrera, narrowing that championship gap significantly. It was a weekend of redemption for some and heartbreak for others, like Taylor Relf, who showed incredible grit by fighting back to 8th after a brutal crash just a day earlier. Racing is a game of millimeters, and at Assen, those millimeters decided everything. What do you think? Is Bulega's streak unbreakable, or will someone finally find a chink in the armor at Balaton? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the recap, and subscribe so you don't miss our next deep dive into the world of motorcycling. Until next time, keep your eyes on the road and your heart in the race. What happens when the most successful rider in Isle of Man TT history decides to shake up the status quo? Michael Dunlop is making a massive power move for 2026, and it involves the fire-breathing Ducati Panigale V4 R. We all know Dunlop is a legend, currently sitting on a staggering 33 TT wins, but he is clearly hungry for more in the 1,000cc category. After experimenting with BMW last year, where he grabbed some solid results at the Northwest 200, but missed the top step at the TT, it is clear he is hunting for that perfect package. And let's be honest, Seeing a Ducati clinch a big bike win at the mountain course would be the stuff of motorsport folklore. Ducati finally broke their long drought at the TT last year thanks to Dunlop's masterclass on the Panigale V4, but that was in the supersport class. Now the mission is bigger. He is bringing the V4R into the fray, a machine that has been absolutely dominant in World Superbike this season. With its new double-sided swing arm and aggressive aero updates, the bike is a literal weapon. Some might call it a gamble to switch brands again, but if you look at Dunlop's history, he has a supernatural ability to adapt to just about anything on two wheels. The question remains, can he push that Ducati to the limit and finally secure a big bike victory for the Italian marque? If anyone can pull it off, it is the man who has already conquered the most dangerous track in the world more times than anyone else. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any updates as we head toward the 2026 season, and let me know in the comments. Do you think the V4R is the bike that finally puts Ducati back on top of the senior TT podium? It is going to be one hell of a ride. Is Nicolo Bulega actually untouchable, or is the WorldSBK field just starting to find the chinks in his armor? Right now, Bulega looks like he is playing a different game entirely, completely commanding the 2026 season. But whisper it quietly. His teammate, Iker Lecuona, thinks the gap is closing. You might look at the standings and see Lecuona sitting 69 points behind the leader, but don't let that number fool you. Lecuona has been the model of consistency, bagging second-place finishes at both Portimao and Assen, and he is starting to believe he has the pace to take the fight to his teammate. After his latest performance in Assen, Lecuona pointed out something fascinating. His fastest lap times are now sitting just 0.2 off Bulega's blistering pace. He is quick to admit that he isn't quite at his 100% comfort zone with the bike yet, which makes his recent run of podiums even more impressive. Lecuona is clearly a man on a mission, experimenting with aggressive setup changes, and even risking his front-end stability just to bridge that final gap. Sure, he had a couple of heart-stopping moments in Assen where he nearly threw it away, but that all-in mentality is exactly what you need to topple a dominant rider. Bulega might be in the form of his life, but as we head into the next rounds, the pressure is mounting. Is this the start of a genuine intra-team rivalry, or is Bulega still firmly in the driver's seat? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button to keep up with all the WorldSBK drama, and remember, in racing, all it takes is one mistake to turn a runaway championship into a dogfight. What happens when the most dominant force in road racing decides to stir the pot? Michael Dunlop, the man who recently pushed his legendary Isle of Man TT victory count to an astounding 33 wins, has just dropped a bombshell announcement that's shaking up the paddock. The Ballymoney hero is ditching the status quo and heading to the Northwest 200 and the TT on a Ducati V4 Superbike. Now, if you've been following the road racing scene, you know this isn't just about a brand change. It's a massive statement of intent. Last year, Dunlop turned heads by proving that the Ducati V2 Supersport wasn't just a gimmick. He took it to the top step of the podium, securing the Italian manufacturer's first TT win since 1995. It was a masterclass in development and raw rider skill. Now, he's essentially told his team that the V2 was getting lonely, and has brought in the V4 RS as its new best mate. Partnering again with the heavy hitters at Hawk Racing, Dunlop is essentially daring the competition to catch him. Think about the versatility here. In just 3 years, he's campaigned a Honda, a BMW, and now a Ducati in the premier superbike class. That kind of adaptability is exactly why his name is etched into the history books. He's won on 7 different manufacturers throughout his career, which is just absurd when you really stop to think about the mechanical nuances involved. He's heading to testing now, and while the project has come together a bit late in the season, you'd be a fool to bet against him. When Michael Dunlop rides, records usually fall. Will this Ducati experiment push him even further into the stratosphere of racing legends, or is this the ultimate test of his career? Make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more road racing updates as we track Dunlop's progress through testing. I want to hear from you. Can the Ducati V4 take him to the top of the podium, or is he overreaching this time? Drop a comment below and let's get the debate started. Until next time, keep your eyes on the road and your heart in the race.